candy bar of the day for today, Saturday, 11 May 2024. I have a KitKat BIGKAT king size bar. So I'm gonna do the whole thing. There's 2 wafers, candy sticks, wafer sticks. It says there's 5 crisp wafers and milk chocolate, and then it shows 5 layers, so like 5 wafer layers. More chocolate, because there's chocolate on top, between, and on bottom. And this king size. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. My YouTube channel is Tanis Leonhardi, and I got this from Rite Aid for, I think it was $2.99, which is not the most expensive candy bar I've had. I think that might have been the Mr. Beast bar I had back in 2023. Look at the size of this. Oh yes. Okay, thinking about writing my autobiography. So maybe I write it, and maybe my boyfriend Josh Kerr writes his, and my boyfriend Dominique Sabosli writes his at the same time. We write them kind of like and get feedback. I'm like, I want to adjust my glasses, but I'm not wearing my glasses. I'm not wearing contacts either. My natural eyesight. My eyes were blue when I was a kid, and they've kind of changed. They're blue and green, but I went for an approach of drawing out the green for this video. Oh yeah. It's crispy in a wafer way. I need to adjust my bite a little bit. I'm getting like the chocolate bit. There we go. Struggling with the wafers. Does it become so much of a focus? Does I move in and living with my boyfriend Josh Kerr? Does it become such a focus that we decide to still do running training? However, take a hiatus from competition and actually do field work as part of writing my autobiography and our autobiographies. Do a combination of writing, just sitting and talking through a memory, and then being like, do I want to transcribe this? I have multiple forms of media and documentation to work from for the actual text of the book. Do we go back to Disneyland? Does Disneyland make the book? That kind of stuff. Do we need to do field work and then to get the books done? And then how long would it take? Well, in the movie I did most recently a movie notes video for Let Them All Talk. One of the writers wrote a bunch of books that it took him like, it was a fiction movie, but 2 months to outline the book and then like 3 to 4 months to write it. And the Matthew McConaughey autobiography, so that one's nonfiction. On the back, inside of the back cover, said day 4 of writing was like 2019, and the book was published 2020. But he had a bunch of letters he had written to himself, and he kept diaries and stuff like that. And I haven't ever written maybe like 4 letters to myself in my life. I have different types of documentation. A lot of class assignments that I didn't get to choose, so it wasn't necessarily happy with, and was just like, what's the criteria here? Maybe not my criteria, but so then it's not really necessarily an accurate reflection of me. Class assignments, but it's something I did write. So I know I can write, and I've done a handwritten 2 to 3 volume mineral encyclopedia with drawings and pictures in 9 days. So I can write a lot of nonfiction fast. But it was like, there's the moving in, and in that 9-month adjustment period with Josh Kerr, do we figure out, let's make this kind of a full-time pursuit, still do training as balance, but travel if we need to for the writing. My boyfriend Josh Kerr, and my other boyfriend Dominique Sabosli, it's like, don't forget about me. Lemur and hamsters need to learn to love each other. So we're writing these books together. or does it take as long as I've lived here? Which what? I moved in here and finished moving in 13 November 2019. Started 31 October 2019. I arrived here. So depending on which date one's using, it's been 4.5 years, or less than. Today is Saturday, 11 May 2024. So it's either 4.5 years exactly, less than 4.5 years, or over 4.5 years. So approximately 4.5 years. Does it take me 4.5 years? Does it end up being like 9 months? Does it be like, what, 5 or 6 months like the movies? A year to publishing like Matthew McConaughey? Or a year or two? Kind of thing. And then once it's published, you guys know I don't like the New York Times, so I don't want to end up on a bestsellers list. But so limit the number of copies printed available to 10,000 total for my book, 10,000 total for my boyfriend Josh Kerr's book, 10,000 total for my boyfriend Dominique Saboslayev's book, if we agree on that. I'm going to talk about that in person. Telepathically, they say yes. Sleepwalking mode. This is having the advantages over a regular KitKat. So a regular KitKat is about the same amount of calories as one of these sticks. So this would be like 2. If one's looking for a 400 or approximately 400 calorie snack, less packaging, right? Instead of 2 wrappings, it's just 1. So in that sense, less material, so better for the environment. If one's looking for 400 calorie snack, it was good. Yeah. I will give it a, I'm thinking, 36 out of 10. Yes, I liked it. Thank you for joining me. The sweet eats of a KitKat BIGKAT king size kit bar.